Let's try this set of examples. The equation number 3, x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. Note that these examples 3 and 4 are of the form x squared plus bx plus c. So that means we can factor this by taking c as a product and b as a sum. So let's form a diagram here. We put on top c, which is your product, and we put below under c your b, which is the sum. So for x squared minus 8x plus 15, what's our c? It's 15, right? And what's our b, your sum? Negative 8. So let's put down this way in a diagram, and then we factor 15. Let's put the factors of 15 here on these two sides, whose sum is negative 8. So if you are factoring a positive number, but your sum is negative, the signs of your factors must be both negative. Negative times negative is positive, right? And negative plus negative is negative. So what are these two numbers? 3, 5. You have negative 3 and negative 5. So with that, we take our factors by considering our leading term, which is x squared, right? So our leading term is x squared. So what are your factors? Tell me your factors. You have x minus 3 and x minus 5. Right, so taking your x minus 3 and x minus 5. That will be your factors for x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. That's a technique, a strategy to factor it. But there's another way of doing that, factoring by grouping, which is longer, takes more steps before you can write your factors as x minus 3 and x minus 5. Now here's a shorter way if you like to use that. And I love using it. It's easy. So if x minus 3 times x minus 5 equals 0, after that, we can solve for x by setting its factor to 0. First factor, x minus 3, and that's equal to 0. The other factor, we have x minus 5 equals 0. And so we solve for each factor now. This is plus 3, plus 3. We have x equals 3. How about x minus 5 equals 0? Plus 5, plus 5. So our x here will be equal to 5. And so we can write our solution set. Our solution set in this example would be the set 3 and 5. X squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Same thing as number 3. We take C as a product and B as a sum. So in the diagram, we'll have to put this. What's how we put in the diagram? Would be here negative 3 and then 2, positive 2. Our product is negative 3, which is on top, and the sum is under that, negative 3, 2. We are factoring a negative number. We have to write our negative and positive factors, right? So negative times positive is negative, and negative plus positive, it does, well, it depends, okay? But what are the factors of 3? There are only 2 factors of 3, right? 1 and 3. But which one is negative? 1. Okay, 1, 3. With our leading term x squared, that means that our factors are what? The x minus 1 and x plus 3 equals 0. We set its factor to 0 now and then solve it. X minus 1 equals 0, or x plus 3 equals 0. This is plus 1 plus 1. And we have x equals 1. How about here? Minus 3, we have x equals 3. And of course, our solution set in this case, SS equals 1, the set 1, 3.